out of the 79.5 million people forcibly displaced, 68% come from only 5 countries: Myanmar, Afghanistan, Syria, South Sudan, and Venezuela, which proves the point that if crises and conflicts were resolved in these countries, most or big part of the forced displacement problem would be finished, would be resolved.
Companies, you're seeing individuals. Can you explain a little bit about why that is?
There's no doubt that it is in countries at war that people, be they refugees, displaced people, but can I say ordinary civilians, are most at risk. Take Yemen, for example. Take Libya, where we continue to work. The UN and NGOs continue to work in those countries, but our movements are limited. COVID has placed another layer of constraints in a situation where already war, conflict, and violence limit our action. And therefore, our ability to reach people in need, now more in need because of COVID, is even further curtailed and limited. I am particularly worried about those countries.
It's coming from unlikely quarters, or quarters that you didn't expect. For example, governments have obviously in the past.
One region about which we're very worried is, of course, Latin America and South America in particular, where countries host many millions Venezuelans. They are particularly hit by COVID now. It's one of the epicenters, as WHO reminds us, so this is worrying. But my final point on that is that besides the health impact, where we're very worried is, of course, the economic impact, because most refugees and displaced people, most of the 79 million we've been talking about, live in the informal economy, live off very fragile incomes, daily wages, daily jobs, and all of this disappears very quickly when countries go into lockdown, which is what is happening all over the world. And these people are very exposed to that type of vulnerability.